Hello everyone, welcome back to Big Daddy Raid Plays. Again, we're playing Darksiders today, and I know that last time there may have been an issue with the clicking that I was doing, which was, I assume, annoying. I'm not sure exactly. Hopefully I'll figure out a way to get that fixed, but the content's still going to be good, so, it's hopefully not that big of an issue. Let's see. Right now, again, I died last time, so we're just gonna have to redo what we did earlier. So we just gotta wait on the black hammer to get here, I guess. And oh, nope, I guess not. Oh, go ahead and die again. So let's just ignore that and pretend like that didn't happen. So go ahead and hit this guy with the glaive, and then let's see where he go. There he is. There actually is a way to target. You just press left trigger, and it'll target him. I don't like fighting these angels because they fly, which is it's not really that big of an issue. It's just sort of a pain because they do fly, so you have to you gotta watch them a little bit. Alright, there we go. Oh, missed him. My bad. Oh, wow, he didn't stay down for very long, did he? Alright, well, we'll go ahead and pick up the redemption again, like yesterday. Now, I don't believe that the redemption actually harms this ice. I think the black hammer, yeah, he's gonna throw his hammer. There we go, sweet. And I actually think that they're called the old ones, not ancients. They may be ancients. I know that they give them a name in the second one. So, I'm not exactly sure, though, exactly what their names are. I wish I did remember, but sometimes I have trouble remembering things, so. If you liked the last video, go ahead and leave a comment. I'm going to actually try to do videos at least once a day, except for Friday and Saturday, because I do have a job, so I normally work Friday and Saturday right now, which I'm trying to get more hours, but whenever I'm off, I'm going to go ahead and try to give videos out and stuff like that. That way, there's frequent content so no one gets bored. If you liked the video, go ahead and leave it a like and subscribe. If you didn't like, go ahead and dislike it. That way I know, what to fix and stuff like that. Alright, let's see. I actually don't have the fan. Oh, I think I'm going to die again. I don't have the fan turned on today. Because I know yesterday that was kind of an issue when I first started. Oh, God. just, just excuse that. Let's go ahead and forget I died there. Hopefully it's not going to start us back. Yeah, okay, it did. Darn. Ugh, that's a little bit upsetting, but there's not really much I could do. I guess I could get good. You'd think that I'd be able to do this better, considering I beat the game twice. I've beaten it on normal and easy, and this is hardcore, I believe. So I'm gonna just chalk it up to that, but it's probably just because I'm not very good. But that's alright. Alright, so I'm gonna have to wait again. Wait until that guy comes. I'm not sure it's gonna show the cutscene where the angel actually does. Yeah, no, it's not gonna. No, that's okay. I don't want to watch that anyway, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing wrong. I know that this part was an issue for me. Some of the parts in this game are a little bit, I guess, taxing. Oh no, I thought I could hit him with that. No, I didn't. Um, they're kind of an issue, honestly. Like, it's a pain to do, if you can tell. You know what? No, I don't have any. I was about to say, maybe I've got a shard. I don't actually have one, which is kind of upsetting. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I know that the clicking may be an issue. If anybody knows how to resolve that, maybe audio edit or something like that, please leave that down in the comments. I would love to know how to fix it. That way it's not bothering you guys. This is an older game. I can't remember exactly when it came out. I do know that it's older, though. And a quick little story about it being older. So, it actually, the first time I ever played this game was on 360. And my buddy had it previously, and it had been out for about a year or so before I actually got to play it. Well, I used to be a smoker. I'm not gonna say I am right now. I do use a e-cig for. I'm trying to quit, and so I found that it's a lot easier for me to go ahead and vape than it is to completely quit smoking. So I do vape right now. But anyway, back to my story. Sorry. So the story was, this is when I first got to play this game. I was actually smoking, and my parents didn't know. I was like 14 or 15. Yeah. I don't condone smoking. I don't think it's cool or anything like that. It sort of happened. My buddy smoked, and I thought he was cool, and then I decided I'd smoke, which was the stupidest decision I've ever made in my life. And just take it from someone who smoked for I've been smoking since I was 14 and I'm 23, and it's honestly, if I could go back, I'd smack myself in the face. So, right nowadays they have those commercials and stuff where, the quit smoking campaign and stuff like that. And yeah, it honestly, I'm not blaming anybody for me smoking because it was completely my fault. I quit. Sorry. Back to the story. Okay. So, it's a funny story, and my parents didn't know that I smoked. I think they did, sort of, like they had an inkling that I was doing it, because, I mean, smoke stinks, if you don't know. So it's not like they couldn't smell me, obviously. I stunk like cigarette smoke, so I came in one time, and I'm sitting there playing this game, so I got the bright idea. My room was on the very end of the house, and so I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and go. I had my own little bathroom. So I was like, I'm going to go in there and smoke and play this game. So I'm sitting there smoking a cigarette, playing my game, and my parents walk in, and the first thing they do, honestly thought they were just going to get mad, and that was going to be the end of it, and, it's just kind of one of those things, and they just get over it, and we'd be okay with it. Well, my mom decided instead that she was going to make me smoke a whole carton of cigarettes. And so, what really pertains to this story in this game is that my mom made me smoke a carton of cigarettes while playing this game. So, while I'm playing this game, if no one's ever smoked a pack, and it was like 3 cigarettes at a time, and if no one's done that, it is one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. Now, I know people that can actually smoke 2 cigarettes at a time, and it's okay, but I couldn't do it. So I'm smoking 2 cigarettes, and I'm like, yeah, oh, you just give me cigarettes, and I'm completely fine. This isn't hard at all, blah blah blah. So I started vomiting all over my controller, just like blah, just huge amounts of vomit, just nasty as all get out. And so I'm puking and puking and puking, and my mom's like, play that game, play that game, play that game. So the whole time I'm puking and puking and puking. And so, I assumed after that I would quit because it was horrible. I mean, I couldn't breathe. I was vomiting everywhere. I passed out one time. And no, honestly, my mom is a very good woman, and there are things that, she did as a parent that is a little bit off. And some people may consider that child abuse, but you've got to understand that, I mean, this was back in the day, so it wasn't that big of a deal, and, I would never put my daughter through something like that. I'd honestly just go and get her help, but, I mean, I can't really fault her, I guess, so, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that, through my childhood, was a little bit odd that people may consider child abuse, but, more old school parents and stuff like that, I guess 90s kids, um, they might remember things, I guess, sort of in the same respect. Like, trying to think, like things like that. Like, I'm not sure if kids nowadays know about going and getting switches, which I don't know if that's what everybody calls them. In the South, we call them switches. Like, you go and get a switch, which is a branch or a not really a twig, but it's in between a branch and a twig. I don't really know what we call them switches. I'm not sure what you'd call them. Maybe they're called switches everywhere. We call them switches down here. So go and get a switch. And so I remember one time my mom, go and get a switch, Sam. So I go outside and I get me a little baby switch. And so I got a switch and everything's going fine. And apparently my controller is having a hard time connecting. I don't know why. So I went out and grabbed a switch, and I got me a pretty thick switch. Which, if you've ever gone and gotten your own switch, you never get a small switch like one that. The more air it cuts, the more ass whooping you're gonna get. Is what I'm trying to get at. So you get a thicker switch. So my mom didn't think that that was a good enough switch for an ass whooping. So she went outside, and there's two different kind of switches. There's the whistle switch, which is where it whistles when it goes through the air, which means your ass is gonna feel like grass afterwards. And then there's the thick switch, which is what I got. So if they were in a good mood that day and whatever you did wasn't that bad, you'd get a thick switch, which is, it hurt, but it wasn't as bad as a whistle switch. Now, a whistle switch, that thing will break skin. That thing hurts. When you get hit with the whistle switch, you're gonna feel it, is what I'm trying to get at. So can't remember what I did. So my mom decided that that thick switch wasn't good enough for my ass whooping and went out and got her a thick switch, or got her a whistle switch. So she's starting to beat my ass and just beating my ass and beating my ass, and so I'm getting wrecked, you know. I mean, hell, I'm getting hit with the whistle switch. I'm feeling the pain. I'm feeling the burn, obviously. So that goes on for about 5 minutes, and you know, so it's just pretty normal ass whooping, you know, nothing too major, just getting my butt whooped, you know, it's happened a couple times. Obviously, I wasn't that great of a, I mean, I did some stupid stuff, so obviously ass whoopings were pretty normal in my day-to-day life. So after that, getting that ass whooping, I tried to sit down. Now, when I say that it actually does break open skin, it does. You will cut your skin. Any kid that's ever been hit by a switch fucking knows. It gets, I mean, you're gonna feel it. It's not just like a belt is an entirely different sort of pain because that's spread out. And an ass, or when you get ass whooped by a switch, it's a whole different kind of pain. It's just not right. So, ass whooping switch aside, I try to sit down, and I can't because it hurts very bad. I mean, obviously, she broke skin, and so I'm in pain, so I can't sit down. Well, I had to go to school the next day, and my teacher, I couldn't sit down because I got my ass whooped, and I had cuts on my ass, you know, because she fucking spanked me. And so, you know, I never really thought about it. It's just, y'all got a butt whooping. That's just how it is, right? Apparently that's a no-no, and that's considered child abuse. So my teacher goes, well, Sam, why can't you sit down? I was like, oh, I got a butt whooping yesterday. And she's like, what do you mean you got a whooping? I was like, well, I got spanked. I did something, I can't remember what it was, but I got a spanking. And so apparently that's like, you can't do that kind of stuff, which I never thought about it, to be honest with you. I mean, that's pretty normal. So apparently that is considered child abuse, which is crazy to me. And so I actually had to get my mom called down after I had to go to the principal's office and to the nurse's office, and so they checked me out, and obviously I had lacerations on my ass, which, you know, I just, that's pretty fucking normal for when you get hit with a whistle switch. So my mom got called down, and the police got called, and a whole bunch of stuff, and, uh, you know, I was only about 7 or 8 years old. So the police are like, oh, does this happen often? And yeah, I mean, I get butt whoopings all the time. And so, yeah, that's apparently not something you say, because my mom actually got in trouble, you know, obviously that's considered child abuse, I guess, and so the cops didn't take too kindly to her, I guess, beating on me is the words they used. So she got in trouble. Nothing really came of it. Mostly just, you know, you can't be doing that. If it happens again, we're going to have a problem, you know, that kind of stuff. Which I guess is okay. So, I mean, there's stuff like that that's happened. Um, so, yeah, I mean, and again, if you've never gotten hit with the switch, just go outside, grab you a switch, which, again, it's a mix between a branch and a twig. So, you know, it's a switch. I honestly don't even know. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, just ignore that, guys. I'm not even exactly sure what you would call it. It's just odd to me that I don't really know any other term. It's just a switch. You know, just I got a switch. I really wish I knew what they were called anyplace else. Maybe they are called switches everywhere. So, yeah, I got hit with the switch, and what I was trying to get at, I know the story was kind of long and overdrawn out. What I was trying to get at, though, is that nowadays I really don't understand how kids, they don't get you know, you can't hit your kid, period, with a belt or anything like that. And to me, that just seems completely odd. And I have a daughter now, and I'm not gonna say that, oh, I'm gonna, beat the shit out of her with a belt or anything like that. But when she does wrong, I mean, what's the problem with swatting her on the ass? And that just, it's weird to me that even my mom that used to hit us with belts and spoons and spatulas and everything else, which again was normal for me. It just happened. That's just how it was, obviously. I don't understand nowadays. Kids just do whatever they want, and they scream and yell and call their parents bitches and fuckers and all this other stuff. I was about to say, if he throws me, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Okay, that was, I think, a little bit exaggerated, but okay. So, what I don't understand is nowadays kids can say all this stuff and do all this stuff, and there's no repercussion in my mind. Like, oh, go time out. Well, I mean, how does that help? And so I've heard cases of where they're like, oh, kids that were abused as kids are gonna be more abusive when they're older and stuff like that. But honestly, I don't understand. I don't understand how that is. To me, it just seems to. Oh, cool. The enchantment increases the rate of weapon experience gathered and boosts war's armor level. Well, that's neat. All right, let's go ahead and equip that real fast. So yeah, it's just a little bit weird to me. Which I kind of feel stupid about. I just feel, it's just odd to me that, you know, that's not a common thing anymore, is ass whoopings. It's just so odd. Let's see, Ravager, guarantees souls for destroying environment objects by any means. Drastically increases damage inflicted with, oh, I've had this thing literally forever, and I didn't know that I was supposed to attach it, so, okay, I feel stupid. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it's alright, I keep getting sidetracked. I just honestly do not understand how kids can get away with this kind of stuff. It's just, I don't know. Oh, sorry, we're gonna try to skip this. I don't know if we can. No, I guess not. Sorry, hopefully it's not too loud. Alright, I'm not really looking for, oh god. Oh god. Was that green? Was that health? Oh crap, I don't know why I used, oh it was, darn it. Yep, so back to that, I'm not really sure, I guess it's, I guess it's more of, I'm trying to think, maybe, I don't believe that my childhood was bad, to tell you guys the truth. I think that, for the time, getting an ass whooping is, again, it's completely normal to me. Not getting an ass whooping is odd. And nowadays, I hear people say, oh, well, you can't spank your kids and you can't do this and that. And it just, again, it really honestly doesn't quite make any sense to me. Ignore that I just completely missed that bitch. So, and I'm just going to say right now, and people can get upset about it if they'd like, and that's completely understandable. You have a right to your opinion, and honestly, it makes sense to me. If you want to get upset about what I'm about to say, that's okay. Hopefully it won't upset very many people. But, my daughter is going, if she does wrong, and it's something that needs discipline, she's going to get disciplined. And that's just the end of it. That's how I feel about it. I was disciplined like that. I don't understand why you wouldn't be disciplined, in the way that I was. And I don't consider the way, oh wow, good God in heaven. That did some damage. I guess we're going to need to get out of the way, aren't we? Well, crap. Let's not get hit by that thing again, shall we? Oh, did I get her down? Okay, cool. Alright, let's skip this. Alright, cool. So, yeah, I don't think that what my mom did was, I would never consider child abuse. There were times that it was, I think, a little over the top, to be completely honest. Things that she did were like, I mean, maybe you're kind of pushing the threshold for it. To tell you the truth, I don't think that that's okay what you're doing, but in the end, it's, what can I do about it? I'm just a kid, so, yeah. So that's how I feel about that. To tell you guys the truth, I don't think it's that big of an issue. But nowadays it is for kids to get butt whooping, so I guess that's just how it is. It's just, again, I think stupid, but that's, I mean, there's not really much we can do, I guess. It's alright, though. Alright, so right now, just kind of running. I'm hoping to find a shop here in a minute. This video is going to be probably about 10 minutes longer than yesterday. I kind of wanted to make it a little bit longer today so that we could have more, some more fun together, and I just wanted to talk about that really quick, which hopefully I got my point across. I may have kind of rambled on, so hopefully that didn't upset too many people. So we're going to go ahead. Right now, I think we're about to actually fight another boss. I don't really consider her a boss. The cutscene, I wish I could have actually played it for you guys, but it got really loud, so I didn't want for it to drag on. So we're just going to go ahead and keep running. Again, I hope I do find a Vulgrim. I don't know if it's a spot. I wouldn't call it really a spot. It's a Vulgrim. It's a merchant station. Oh, wow. Oh, the Griever? Oh, that's cool looking. Oh, I remember now. We got to hit her. Oh, crap. Oh, man. Oh, God. I remember having trouble with this. Yeah, this isn't going to be pleasant. Okay, I'm sure there's somebody right now like, dude, you do this, and it's like, yeah, I bet so. I'm almost dead anyway, so after I die this next time, which is yeah, I was about to say, it's probably going to be in a couple seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video right here. I think I'm going to try to go ahead and release a couple more videos today. This one is going to be the last Darksiders for today, and I believe that I'm actually going to start Destiny. I've never played, well, that's a lie, I have played Destiny once, but I've never actually played it for a longer period of time. So I think I'm going to go ahead and play Destiny today. But if you did like this video, please go ahead and leave a like. If you want to subscribe for more videos, which again will come out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Not Friday or Saturday though, and I'm going to try on Sunday. I can't make 100% promise Sunday though, but most definitely Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If you dislike the video, please go ahead and leave a dislike and comment. I would love feedback, especially any feedback you guys can give me would be very much appreciated. Thank you again for all the support, and I got 18 views last time on my video so far, and I'm super duper excited about that. So if you guys can go ahead and again like, subscribe, dislike, comment, anything you guys want to do. Thanks again, and remember, Big Daddy loves you.